Hey guys, welcome to our first ever YouTube video. I'm Nero.
And I'm Erica. And today we are going to be hitting you guys with a Q&A. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as this is our first video, but we will be coming to you guys with some bangers.
So, by the title, you guys already know, we're doing a Q&A. We asked you guys to give us some questions on our Instagram. If you don't follow us, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Nero and Erica. Snapchat, Nero and Erica.
Every social, Nero and Erica. Yes. So let's get right into it. I saw a lot of questions. You guys asked a lot of juicy questions too. Look at this.
A lot.
Literally, like it goes on and on. Thank you guys so much. If you were
Thank you guys for everybody who gave us questions.
Thank you guys for being active. Continue to do that, please.
We're just gonna go right off the bat, the most asked question.
How long have you guys been together and how did you guys meet?
Yeah, and if we plan on having a third kid.
Yeah, that one too. I'm like,
those, yeah.
So we have been together for 9 years. And October 1st, we always get another year added on to how long we've been together. We did start dating in 2015, so that's 9 years, almost 10 this year, right?
Yeah, this year's 10
I'm like, this year, 100. Yes, guys, which is really crazy. Do you want to say how we met?
So we met in high school. She transferred over to my high school sophomore year. I knew she was transferring over. You know, I had a little leverage here and there. Boy, if you don't.
Okay, so basically, you guys know, like before, I don't know if you guys were in that era of Facebook, but like you would post everything on Facebook. And I remember when I got my little schedule or whatever, I posted it on Facebook. And I'm like, who has any classes with me? If you know, you know. Like that's what people used to do that. No, you didn't have no classes with me, but this man slid up talking about, I can walk you to class and this and that. I completely ignored his message at first, so I'm like, this man is a player, like, no. He's not about to play me, like, sorry. And then his cousin, which I was already friends with her in our middle school, she texted me and she's like, hey girl, like, I got you, like, I can walk you to class, like, this and that. And I'm like, okay, like, sounds good, you know, like, yeah, walk me to class. So that's exactly what happened the next day, and she started telling me, like, oh, my cousin, like, likes you, this and that.
Master plan.
And I was just like, okay, no, he's a player. Like, in my head, I'm just like, no, but I kept saying, like, oh, yeah, whatever. Next thing you know, like a few days later, Nero comes with her. And he's like, why didn't you text me back on Facebook? I'm like, I just made up something, right?
Wait, that's kind of giving where my hug is.
That's what she was giving at the time.
Nah, I needed Erica. Like, I needed to, like,
no, but at first I genuinely thought he was going to try to play me. So I'm like, no, like, I cannot fall for him.
But
after
I was
a little bit. You really were.
Yeah,
but
so
I feel like, I don't know how, but like, I think I changed him. No, I don't think I changed him. I know I changed him. Scary. Then I just gave him a chance and we started talking. We were friends at first. He would just walk me to class and then he asked me out in school. Keep in mind, we were 15 at the time. We've been together since we were 15. We were literally little kids.
Asked her out before first period, second period, whatever it was.
Yeah, he was like, I need to tell you something important. And then when we met up, he's like, do you want to be my girl?
And that day I was late to class.
Yeah.
Because my class was on the whole other side of the building.
There was too much going on at that time. It's crazy. We have a lot of stories that I'm just like, okay.
How did we start social media? We started social media on TikTok. Downloaded TikTok in 2022.
Yeah, we both didn't have TikTok. I feel like it was kind of like the Musical.ly app, and like we just didn't really like it. Didn't interest us like that.
COVID era
Maybe we should have started at that time, but we didn't. I remember Nero used to work at a hospital, and he would tell me all the time, "I'm so tired of this schedule I have," because he would work overnight. I was pregnant with Camila, and I had Camila, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Camila already. He was working there for like a year and a half, and he was like, "I'm so over it," because when he would be off, all we literally do was go shopping for things we needed or whatever, and then literally right the next day back to work. And when he was off, he wouldn't even be in the mood because of how much he would work, right?
Yeah, it's I felt like a zombie.
Yeah, so honestly, he's the reason we started, because I remember him telling me like, I just want a different solution in my life. Like, I don't want like this to be my reality all the time, you know? And I was like, what do you want to do? And when he told me that he wanted to do TikTok, at that time I was pregnant with Sebastian, so I was like, oh my god, I wasn't really confident at all. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling myself. Like, you know when you're pregnant, you just don't feel like the best. That's exactly how I felt. So I'm like, okay, but like I have to support his dreams, because if you guys didn't know, I used to be a nail tech and he always supported me through everything. Like anything I wanted to do, Nero was always like, yes babe, like get it, let's do it, this and that. I have to support him too, so we started doing the video.
Yeah, so we started off doing toxic skits. I would just tell Erica, okay, let's film this, you do this, I do that. We started off as my account, was my account, then our first videos just went viral. I changed it over to Nero and Erica a few months later because we still kept doing skits. Right before before that though, I did see there was a question that asked what we did before social media, right? As Erica was saying, she was a nail tech. She went to school, she got her license. I was working at a hospital. I was still working at the hospital while we were doing TikTok.
His ultimate goal was to be a CNA.
Okay, yeah, so alright, so let's go
like
more back. Okay, we were in college, we went to school, we got our CNAs. We were working at another warehouse overnight, 7 to 7. We then went to Mexico. That's when we got all her nail tech stuff. We came back, Erica was focusing on that. I then went to another warehouse because that's when COVID started around that time.
Yeah, it literally started around there.
Yeah, so I was at another warehouse, but this time I was like maybe like 3 to midnight or something like that. Or
yeah, it was like a weird time.
sometimes
But then they
3
would
to
tell
2.
him to stay
Yeah,
to 2
like
all
2,
the time.
From there, I was already putting applications at the hospital. I put maybe 4 applications, didn't get hired as a CNA, so then I ended up putting another application as I was
PSA. No?
yeah, PSA. I was taking care of psych patients, homicidal patients, suicidal patients, people
Just
on
people
drugs.
who were
Just
going through it.
Basically,
yeah.
Yeah, I was basically there keeping them safe and keeping them safe from others. Sometimes I was in inpatients, we'd have one-on-ones, and in the ER, I would be taking care of, let's say, 6 patients, 10 patients, but there was 2 of us in the ER.
That's what he worked at right before we started TikTok. And when we started, he was also working there for a little while.
So then from there, I was like, okay, as long as I got my foot in the door, I'm gonna apply as a CNA. A year goes by later, I started applying, but then I realized that's not what I wanted to do. After being in the hospital for like over a year, I was like, I don't know.
It was really draining because we would try to record all the time and we'd try to do like 3 TikToks a day. He'd be tired from work. I'd have to cook. It was only Camila at the time. I had to take care of her, so it was hard for us to always be recording and like doing all that stuff after he got out of work. So that's when we kind of decided maybe we should just cut that off. You were doing it for a little while though, right? He cut his like shifts down.
Yeah. I did. Because we got a new manager, so I went right away like, hey, I need my schedule cut.
Yeah, like we need to take this serious.
So I started, I cut down my schedule literally to the bare minimum, and we just started focusing on TikTok. Someone asked how long we've been together for. We already said that, right?
Yep.
We got together in 2015. We're in 2025.
Yep, 9 years. And let's not say how old
10.
we are. I saw that question so much.
How old we are?
Guess how old we are. If you're a
Status.
real one and you're actually watching
Status.
this, comment right now how old you think we are.
They were asking if we plan on having another kid.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we'll both do our take on it.
You go ahead. Yeah.
Okay,
Do
so
your big one.
I feel like my dream has always been to have 4 kids, maybe 5, because tell them how many you want.
I want 4 more, so that's 6.
He wants 6 kids. Since I've met this man, he's always wanted 6 kids, guys. That's so many kids. Honey, what? But I will compromise if I have to 5. My ideal life would be 4 kids. So of course I do want more kids, but at the moment, I feel like we're honestly perfect right now.
Yes.
We have Camila.
Sure.
In case you guys don't know, let me tell you guys real quick. We have Camila. She's 3 years old. She's our daughter. And we have a son named Sebastian. He's 1.5. I feel like we're doing great right now because the kids are very independent. We're always with our kids 24/7. They're always here. And they're going to be here in the videos. You guys are going to see them a lot. They're really independent. I don't have to be 24/7 looking at them because they could just be watching TV or eating snacks, whatever. So I feel like right now it's getting hard for me to think of like having another baby.
Starting all over again.
Yeah, it would be hard.
And then aside from that, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats.
We have like
chickens.
a farm, guys. We have chickens,
sheep.
we have a sheep, we have Chanel. You guys know we just got her, and then we have another dog named Coco. Basically, right now, I don't think it's the best timing for us to have another baby, but if God wants it, then, I mean, God wants it, and that's what will have to happen.
Dang, a lot of people are asking when's the next kid.
Not y'all wanting us to have another, but you know why?
Us.
No, you know why I feel like people want us to have another kid? Because we never had a baby journey and
on social media.
Yeah, we never did because with Camila, she was obviously already in the picture when we started, and Sebastian literally was born when we were going viral.
Sebastian, yeah, but we weren't showing him on camera like that much.
No,
it was just us.
We were kind of like, some of our videos were blowing up literally at the time when I was giving birth, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we never really showed him. We would focus the content honestly mostly on us.
Yeah.
So you guys never saw like that side of us, and I feel like that's why people want us to have another baby.
Yeah,
but not right now, guys.
We have been focusing on more.
It sounded like you were about to say we are trying or something.
No,
we're not.
No, we've been focusing on our content more
Family.
of us. Yes, more of us. Where do you guys live? So we live in Illinois. It is snowing right now.
Horrible weather.
A lot of people think we're from Texas. That's always our number one thing we get. Even here, when we're out, people ask us like, "Hey, what are you guys doing
They
here?
get
You
so
guys
shocked,
on vacation?
like that
blah,
we're
blah,
at the
blah."
store where
they're
they
like,
live.
I thought you were from Texas. Like, no, we're
They're
from
like,
here.
no way, you guys are from here.
Yeah.
This and that. And I'm like, yeah, we're from here. We actually grew up in a little town called Joliet, Illinois. That's where we were born and raised.
It's not even that small though. It's right now it's the third biggest city in Illinois. It's about to be the second. I think next year. I was telling Erica, or next year or in 2 years, because they're building apartments and housing. I don't know. But yeah, it's basically an hour away from Chicago.
Yeah, so that's where we grew up,
big.
but we did move out of there about 6 months ago. Let's keep it at Illinois, and we used to live in Joliet. That's where we grew up.
Sorry, I saw another question. They were asking if we plan on staying in Illinois or if we plan on moving out of state. I've always told Erica I did not want to be in Illinois. I've always wanted to move out, whether it was Texas, Arizona, California. Those three were my top main states.
And mainly Texas, right? I feel like you've always kind of talked about Texas.
Yeah. Right now, I think we're good since we bought a house here. I'm still down to move.
Yeah, I feel like we are open to the
Yeah.
idea of moving somewhere else if it brings us better. At the moment, we just bought a house, how we said, like 6 months ago. So I feel like for the meantime, like we have to kind of stay here for a little bit. Who knows what can happen? Honestly, we won't say that we won't, and we won't say that we will. Like we just don't know. We'll let you guys know if like we ever decide to do that, and if we don't, then we don't. You know. Somebody asked how to maintain a healthy relationship after you have kids. I think that's a good one, right? So I feel like to maintain a good relationship after you have kids, us at night, what works for us is like the kids will go to sleep and we'll have our us time, right? Like we'll watch our show. As you guys can hear, the kids are here.
¿Qué pasó?
I don't know if you guys can see me, so funny.
Here's Sebastian, you guys.
Diles hi, ahí, aquí. Hi, everybody. So I think it's just definitely important to like have your you guys time and just prioritize your relationship all the time. It is kind of hard, I feel like, to have like a perfect relationship after kids because like...
Because here?
I'm like, because I feel like it's just really because like if your kids are overstimulating or stressing you a little bit out, obviously you're not gonna be in the best mood when it comes to your partner. Know that your relationship's good and like not let your kid, the outside world, intervene with that, if that makes sense.
Another thing me and Erica like to do is if I see her stressing, I'll just take the kids and I'll tell her go in the room or go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, downstairs. All right.
Sebastian just spills the juice.
Oh my god.
Papi! Yeah.
And vice versa. I'll be back.
Can you guys give us relationship advice for a relationship that I've been in for a year? So congrats to you guys on that year. That's really good. I'm happy for you guys.
Congrats.
I definitely think loyalty is so important. Communication too. Even though I'm not the best at communicating sometimes, right? But 100%. I feel like I have been trying to work on that. And you can lie. I do be apologizing. Hey, you're like, no. I definitely think just communicating, always putting your person first, and loyalty is like literally the most important thing.
Yeah, I think like she said, just hear each other out, because there's always that one person that doesn't like to be heard or nothing. She'll like, oh my god, like when me and Erica are like we argue and we're mad at each other, she will completely ignore me. I'll be like, what's wrong? She will not say nothing.
Honestly though,
and I'm like, what?
If you're a girl, is this a girl thing? Because I feel like it is.
The amount of years we've been together though, and she still does the same thing.
But you can't lie, I'm better now. I used to be worse at it.
Wait, so now when we get in an argument,
does the same thing.
Yeah, or I'll ignore her and she'll get mad at me.
Yeah.
Use that
no,
one part.
or I'll be waiting and waiting for him to come ask me what's wrong. He will not come ask me.
Yeah.
He'll just stay in the room playing his game, like doing whatever he wants.
Type.
But I already know, you know? That's another question was, do you guys argue a lot?
Not really.
Yeah, no, I feel like we don't argue that much.
Everybody argues,
We
right?
bicker here and there, like little things. I'll get mad at him, like say if he doesn't pick up something that I've been telling him to pick up.
Favorite store? What's your favorite store?
My favorite store has to be TJ Maxx or Marshall's.
I think the same thing. Erica has converted me into a TJ Maxx, Marshalls type of person. Like, that's the only stores we shop at.
We love going there. I will literally go there, like if I'm going anywhere, I'll stop there if I see one.
What's your favorite moment you guys had?
That's hard. We have so many moments. Like literally,
memories.
we've been together for so long that we literally have so many memories.
So we actually filmed an outro, but I don't know why the camera died. I'm telling Erica, I was editing our video and we just lost our entire last
outro few
footage.
questions.
Yes.
We had to come make an outro real quick for you guys because we couldn't leave you guys hanging or leave you guys like that with the video. So we love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, we love you guys so much. Comment ideas that you guys think we should be posting about because we need them. And also make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe, please. We're on the road to 100K this year. 100K.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.